Joshers, welcome to episode 26, Obsessions with Josh. Isn't this fucking exciting? I'm going to go ahead and say now that I know the camera looks different and it's more zoomed in. You can't see that we're on Stoner Avenue and Mary Jane Lane because my big ass forehead's in the way. But until further notice, this is going to be how it's done, and I'm going to go ahead and quote Marge Simpson here. I've only been here 45 seconds and already I'm mortified beyond belief. So I try to do something different for you guys today. I know I'm always rolling Swishers, and I honestly went out to try, what are these? Cyclones? Super Tube, wasted fucking $2.50 on these bullshits. The two that came out were stale as fuck. I mean, these are bullshit. I wouldn't spend my money on these again, and I advise you guys not to. My plan was to have it rolled for you guys to get it ready, but as in Josh fashion, there is always going to be a disaster. So while I'm getting my classic, sorry about that. While I'm getting my classic Swisher ready, I want to go ahead and first of all say Happy New Year's to everybody. And got my Swishers, of course. Any New Year's resolutions, guys? That you're looking forward to not keeping? Let me know in the comments. This year I have not decided to do anything. I'm just gonna leave it in God's hands. And it's been a rough year, rough 2021 for me. Not just for me, my family. Not gonna get too into details, but yeah, kind of glad it's over. Rest in peace, Betty White. There, it's man. I'm going to do a whole another thing on her later on my next episode. I'm going to do, I'll give you guys a preview since we switched things up. One of the topics for next week's episode will be what I'm going to call Lady Badasses of Hollywood. And the three I have in mind so far, there might be more, but Lucy Lawless, who if you not are familiar, Xena Warrior Princess. I want to do Michelle Rodriguez. I want to go from a warrior in history. We're going to look over Joan of Arc. And I'm going to throw Betty White in there because if she was not a lady badass, then what is? All right. So, what are we smoking today, guys? Well, according to my source, it was a mix of everything he had. So, I mean, there's green nugs. Look at these purple ones, though. Or did I roll them all? Bam. Nice and purple. You know, on second thought, I think I'm going to have fun with this mic, guys. What should I name it? Mike? Michaela. I name all my electronics. Alright, so that's what we're smoking. We're going to smoke out of a Swisher. Again, I try to get something different for you guys, but these pieces of shits were stale. I'm like going to throw it away. That was the trash, folks. Bad job, sign codes. I'm on my money back. What are we drinking, guys? I have today a mango meat from Estrella, Jalisco. Estrella, Jalisco. Yeah, this is too close. I don't know, guys. We'll just see how this goes and see how people respond to this one, because I already miss being live. I feel so alone. I'm so low. Oh, shit. Sorry. My beer was overflowing. My meat. Shout out to Bieber for finding his way out of his douchebagness. Oh, inside the weed, I have laced it with some purple Urkel. I want to say this is crumble. It's not wax. It's pretty thick. It's like palm sugar. So that's what I don't know if you guys heard that on the mic. I thought I broke down that Swisher, and I did. Where did it go? Right here. 2022 is here, folks. It is Thursday. We're gonna get a little bit into, fellas, hold on to your members today. This one's, ugh. You're going to hear some of these stories and you're going to want to cringe. I recently just heard, if you guys have not subscribed to the Viral Podcast featuring Chelsea Lynn and Paige Jin, do yourselves a favor and go do that, and then let them know I'm promoting them so their fans can like me too. You need to check out their stuff, guys. It's So You Think I'm Candid. It's 2 of them. And it's the lady who plays Trailer Trash Tammy. So, yeah. She has a phone number you can call and confess. You don't have to leave your name. I'm planning on doing something similar in the entire city of Fresno. So, we'll see how that goes eventually. I just got to get a phone line for that. And, yeah. I'm going to call it 559 Confessions. It might even lead out of this and go to that, depending on how that ball rolls. Let's see. Is this ASMR? Can you guys hear me licking this blunt? Let me know in the comments. Alright guys, what are we wearing today? Yes, if you guys noticed or paid attention, I'm wearing the same thing I wore in the last one, but only because this was an awesome gift that deserved a shout out that was covered in fucking static on that failed microphone. And so today I am wearing my MK11 t-shirt, but it's the bottoms I go with it. I got these awesome MK yellow sweats from my lovely cousin Bowie. Shouts out to Bo and thank you. Alright, folks, before we light it, what are we munching on? So last week I got something new, but last week you weren't able to hear what I had to say about these, so go ahead and drink again. These are Flamin' Hot Cool Ranch Doritos. Let's see if it works when they do the hand in the background. Oh yeah, all right. Go out and get you a bag of Flamin' Hot Cool Ranch Doritos. It's probably one of the best of the newer flavors they've come out with in a long time. It's weird. It's almost like when they come out with their taco Doritos. It's almost like that. It's strange, but it's almost like that. But you get that heat, and then you get that ranch, and it just kind of dances back and forth on your tongue. They did this. Good job, Doritos. All right. Now for the new one. We got Cheez-It Scorching Hot Cheddar. Or Cheez-It Grooves, I'm sorry. Figured for the meat, get something spicy, you know? They smell just like a Cheez-It. I don't know. Right away, there's not a lot of seasoning on that. It's not as seasoned as the Dorito. Nope. Save your money, folks. That doesn't even have as much cheese flavor as a regular Cheez-It. That kind of has a lot of dusting. Let's see. No. Not going to be a no. It'll be a hard no. Back. I should have got the chili cheese bugles, damn it. Alrighty, folks. Let's get into it. First episode of 2022, Sessions with Josh, episode 26. Here we go. Word of the day today is going to be home. Now, at first, I did it with the intention of having it wholesome and, you know, just the home. You know that feeling of home. Even just the word home feels like home. It's home. And the first definition was that, and then the second definition made me crack up. So I'm going to go ahead and give you two definitions of home. The first one is going to be the place where one lives permanently, especially as a member of a family or household. Home, okay? Damn it, I lit the wrong end. Can you guys hear the torch? Oh, yes. That was a good hit. All right. The second definition of home. Remember the feeling of the first definition. You're home and it's warm and there's hot chocolate and it's cold. And then definition number 2. An institution for people needing professional care or supervision. It sounds like my kind of home. Since every episode I'm fucking forgetting something. It never fails, dude. That's going to be my motto. Forgetting shit. When I get merch, it's going to be like, forgetting shit. Oh, okay. So that was the word of the day. Who is that? Oh yeah, shout out to Bossman at the store. Hooked the Bossman always be, I don't know. Maybe Bossman trying to get it, but can you guys see it? Oh, right there. Peach vodka. Bam. All right, guys. Ready for the list of the day. Shit. List of the day is going to be cheapest places to live around the world, guys. We all know rent can be pretty expensive. And we've all thought about escaping. Not escaping, that's maybe a bad word, but maybe living abroad and trying out another country or whatever. And it's possible. It's just getting there, I think, is the expensive part. But according to this list, it'd be very easy to live in these top 10 countries. Cheapest places to live around the world, guys. I'll give you some thoughts. Give me your thoughts. All right, number 10. Poland. Oh, so do the list. I'm going to tell you the jobs that they have readily available there. The average rent for one bedroom or studio, unless otherwise noted, and the average price for a restaurant meal. Oh, that wax is kicking in, darling. Oh, yes. Oh, I see it over there. Okay. Nice. All right, so number 10, Poland. You can ring up groceries or teach English. I think teaching English, if I'm not mistaken, it's going to be in every single one of these countries. English is still the most prominent language on earth, and they still teach it even in countries that speak English already, as you'll learn. So again, sorry, number 10, cheapest places to live around the world, Poland. You can ring up groceries or you can teach English. Rent for a one bedroom stands around $350 American dollars. Your average meal at any restaurant is going to be around $5. Kind of average. Well, no, I went to Taco Bell the other day and I got a 5-layer burrito and a taco and it was almost $6. Didn't even come with the soda. This wire is going to be the death of me. Put this over here. I know when it's so up close you guys can't see my desk. It's a mess right now, but my desk says hi. And if you're not watching, I have the hand of Fatima waving. And if you don't know what that is, Google it. Number 9, Peru. Again, teach English, or you can help in conservation efforts. Or guide tours. I think that would be fun to guide the tours. Just be on a mic all day like this, like I am now. To the left, you'll see a rock. To the right. Let's see what's left of my reputation hovering in that dumpster. All right. Rent for a one-bedroom out there in Peru is as low as $250 a month, and a meal from the market running from $1 to $3. Now that's great. Eat all day for $10. You're that's better than a buffet. It's all day. Number 8. This would be interesting to me just for the food alone. Thailand. Teaching English. You guys see that? No, I can't. I can hold the papers right here and you guys can't see. Oh. Yeah, it's a work in progress, guys. Teaching English and hospitality, which I'm assuming like Airbnb and stuff. Or hotels. Rent as low as $150 a month for a studio and $1 vendor meals and bus rides for 30 cents. Can't beat that. Our bus is going to... Oh, excuse me. Go up to $1.25 soon, I bet. Number 7, I would be weary only because we're underneath North Korea. It's going to be South Korea. Again, teaching English and sales. It doesn't say what kind of sales. I'm going to assume cars or maybe houses. I don't know. Didn't specify. A one-bedroom is going to cost you roughly $375 a month and dining from $6 at restaurants. Not too shabby. Number 6, we're going to say this like the Donald. China. We're going to go to China. Again, teaching English. And, so we learned a new word here, guys. This is called, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right because it looks like French, but au pair. And I'm sure there's tons of videos on this on Pornhub. But apparently there's a service, and it's here. It just recently arrived to the United States, where you can hire a foreign exchange student type, but to live in your house and help with the house in exchange for room and board and some spending pocket change here and there. But for an extended period of time, like a year or two, depending. I don't know how I would feel about that. On either end, having a stranger in my house or living with a bunch of strangers that don't speak the same language as me. Are you fucking kidding me? How would I ask for oregano? I wouldn't know how to ask for the devil's lettuce out there. I would just... And then I'm 6'2". Everybody's over there is 5'5", so I would just stand out like a sore thumb. It would be awkward. Yeah, and then get a taste of probably what it is for some of them to live over here with everything that's going on. But yes, China. One bedroom's going to cost you from around $300, and meal at restaurants for $3. You know they're pouring on the rice. I seen this video. There's this noodle house in, I think it is in China. And you go and you get like your own little personal booth. And they give you a paper. And you check all the things you want and don't want, how spicy you want it, if you want it creamy, what kind of meat you want it, and they make you a personal bowl of noodles. And then when they serve it to you, though, like, so say like you're in this booth, it's this little wall, there's nothing, this door. You know, if you've ever been to the clinic and you have to pee in the cup on the bathroom, and then you have to leave it on that shelf, and then the nurses in the office are like right on the other side of that shelf, and it kind of just appears. It's like that. They put the noodles, like they bake them for you right there, and then they lift your little cubby wall up and shove the noodles on your table, and then they shut it before you can say anything. And those are your noodles. If I go to China, I want to go there. Maybe it was Japan. I'll look it up. Number 5, South Africa. If you're from Africa, why are you white? Again, teaching English, tourism. One bedroom's going to be, depending on the area, this one says $300 to $500 a month. A bottle of beer for $1.70 and dine-in meals for $8. Now, this one sounds kind of a little more ritzy, but the rent is still... Oh, sorry, guys. Cheaper. Now, I think we can all agree this next one sounds awesome at first glance when you first hear it. With the fireworks and the prescription drugs with no prescription, and do you know how much Vicodin I can't go to Mexico. then you think of the cartels, how dangerous it is out there. So I don't know. Yeah, it's hella cheap, especially if you're an American, but they don't like us either. Keep that in mind. For the most part. Don't shoot me. El Chapo. Tourism teaching English. Mexico. Tourism teaching English, and then there too, au pair. Now, there'd be a country I wouldn't go to au pair with, and that's the babysitter one for the year. One bedroom for $200 or $500 a month. Street food from $1, and I hate that term. I went off on a tangent on this when I recorded it the first time. I just feel like it's just food or vendor food. I don't know why they had to throw the words. Who added the word street? I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I just feel like who just street taco to make it sound less than or just to make food vendors who happen to serve meals from a truck or whatever, make them seem less than or dirtier when some of those trucks are probably cleaner than most of your fancy restaurants or familiar restaurants. It goes either way, but I just feel like the term street, anything gives it a stigma? What's the word I'm looking for? Just negativity. It's negative. It's a taco. The tacos at Taco Bell, those aren't tacos. Tacos from the trucks, those are tacos. So why do we have to street them? Blah. I rant over. But yeah, you guys want to live in Mexico with the cartel next door neighbor? Number 3, this one's weird, Bulgaria. Tourism and teaching English. A one bedroom will cost you $230 a month, $5 dining meals, and $1 bus rides. Not too bad. I don't know much about Bulgaria. Number 2 sounds nice though. Costa Rica. This one's cool. You could teach English, you could guide tours, or scuba dive teacher. I would totally teach people to scuba dive over there. Rent from $300 to $800 depending on size and location. Dine-in for $3 to $6 a meal and 70-cent bus rides. Awesome. And oddly enough, guys, the number 1 place, cheapest place, Vietnam. The only really jobs out there is teaching English. Rent's going to run you $250 for a small apartment, it says. Meals from $1 to $3 and 30-cent bus rides. And taxis are 50 cents a kilometer, which is, I don't know, one of my European fans do that math for me. That'd be awesome. I missed the live. I'm going to be honest, guys. Fine. New segments. Well, old one, but more. Since we're not live, darlings, how about after each segment, we'll pull a sex card, not just the one at the end. Just for now. Just keep things rolling. Because I miss having you guys live. And what the heck? Oh. How did it end up like that? Oh, here we go. Sex card. Oh, yes. Oh, that's not how it's supposed to go. I forgot how I was supposed to do it. I had it in my head. Anyways. Ready, guys? Category, bodies. In a 1970 survey, which percent of American men admitted to having had a sexual encounter with an animal? Give you guys 10 seconds. Type it in the comments as you're listening or watching. In a 1970 survey, which percent of American men admitted to having had a sexual encounter with an animal? A. Oh, I didn't even read you guys the answers. I'm sorry. Did anybody have a guess? Marijuana affects the memory, and I want to smoke more. All right, answers. A, 5% or 0.5%. B, 5%. C, 10%, or D, 15%? Well, it doesn't say how big the study was. All right, let's see. 5%? Who's Morton Hunt? Oh, see, I learned so much on these cards. All right, so Morton Hunt's national survey also showed 2% of women confessing to heavy petting with the pet. Heavy petting? What the hell? These numbers are lower than 20 years earlier. Oof. Lower, likely because fewer Americans lived on farms. Sex with an animal, also known as bestiality or buggery, often appears in early cave drawings, Greek pottery, and Mongol paintings. People who always prefer animal sex partners to humans are called zoophiles. Wow. All right, well, that was a sex card. A sex card. Okay, I read that one already. All right, guys. Next one. The Mega Mansion. Fuck, dude. So here we are struggling to pay $230 to live in goddamn Vietnam. And this lady just sold her house for what? $16 million. That's right, folks. Here we go. A Mega Mansion. In-N-Out Burger heiress Sal's mansion. In-N-Out is worth $3.6 billion, folks. That's how much our fat asses are investing into these fucking people. Jesus Christ. Lindsay Snyder listed the mansion for $16 million. She became a billionaire in 2017. After turning 35, she received the last part of her inheritance that gave her 97% control of the chain. Damn. Talk about girl power. 4.2 acres. A 2-hole golf course. I mean, that sounds small, but I mean, to see the picture, like to get a picture of the 2 holes, like they had to take it from a helicopter. It's 2 holes, but it's it's 2 giant holes. Or greens. The holes are the same, but the greens area. You know what I'm talking about. Don't be weird. Tennis and basketball court, a movie theater. The movie theater itself, where did it go? 18 recliners. Yeah, it's weird to do this with this microphone in my face like this. All right, because I want to look right here. Oh, I could put it like that. Boom. No, because I can kind of see the other side. Those of you listening, I'm trying to stack my paper so I'm facing you guys still as I'm reading the story. There we go. All right. The theater had 18 recliners. As a tennis and a basketball court, the movie theater, a vineyard with fruit trees, and a 6-car garage. The rec area. Bruh. The rec area is 3,400 square feet by itself, right? But this rec area is, oh my gosh, it's like a giant house without the fourth wall. Like there's a fireplace, there's a dining table with like 12 chairs. There's around the fireplace, there's like furniture. There's like a living room, but it's like outside, but it's not outside because it's covered by a roof, but it's just the fourth wall isn't there, so you have access to the pool and like the yard and stuff. There's no door, that fourth wall is just missing. But it's still decorated like it's go look at it. You have to go look at it. Do yourself a favor. Or don't. You might get house envy. The main house. The guest house. Ready? The guest house with 3 beds, 2 baths, and its own garage with its own driveway. 2-car garage. The main house is 11 bedrooms, 14 bathrooms. The theater has, I said that already. The press has called her a recluse. She stays private because growing up, she was almost kidnapped twice. I'm assuming for the fortune, dude. They're going to ransom her off. One time I'm working at an In-N-Out in Southern California. It doesn't say which one. She had to run across the highway to escape someone that pulled up to a restaurant in a big van with all the windows boarded up. That's freaking... Oh my gosh, that's scary. Like, she's a real life, an heiress, but yeah, an heiress. Shit, that's really, man. Twisted backstory. Her uncle took over after the grandpa died in 1976. The uncle died in a plane crash in 1993. Her father took over until he overdosed in 1999. And she sold the house in December 28th. That's how they say it over there in Europe. They don't say like 21st or 22nd. They'll be like, what's the date today? March 22. They say it just like that. So God, 16. Oh my goodness. But again though, you'll never see a patio. Like, I can't. You gotta go look at it yourselves. That's the best I can describe it. And kudos. Let me know In-N-Out is owned by a woman. Girl power. If you guys don't know, Sessions with Josh is all girl power. Cheers to the ladies. Wait, where did... Oh, there we go. Alright, ready? Oh, sex card. No, let's go back to that one real quick. Yeah, we're going to do a sex card, but let's go back to the house real quick. You guys get a house. I always feel like if I were to get rich, I would splurge on certain things and then be frugal with certain things. For example, maybe I might splurge on... I wouldn't be into cars or whatever. What would be my electronics? A game room. My splurge would be a game room. There we go. Man cave, giant game room, an arcade, pinball machines, a bowling alley. I mean, the works. It's a fat ass Dave and Buster's in my kitchen. That would be my splurge. Maybe not in the kitchen, but yeah. And the pool. Those would be my splurges. The rest could take it easy. The kitchen, I'd have to do my kitchen too. What would be the splurge in the kitchen? I think the countertops. I would want some sort of gemstone. What would you guys splurge on? A sports arena? Or a complex? Oh, a racetrack? See, now, man, if only. Alrighty. Oh, sex card. All right. Which one of these is not like the other? A, eat out. B, teabag. C, le longe. Or D, muff dive. I think I know the answer. Ready, guys? Letter C. Le longe. In French Canadian sex slang, le longe is not a meal but a snack. The term refers to a man's package, penis plus testicles. Oh, wow. All the other phrases describe oral sex. Teabag means to take a man's testicles into your mouth. Gently, please, it says. I do not allow teeth around my balls. Fun fact. It's fucking scary. Well, at least to me. Oh, all right. 34 minutes into this, guys. I'm going to be running late uploading it. I can tell you that. All right, guys. A flying phallus. This shit right here. Oh, my gosh. Phallus. Hold on to it. Just hold on to yourself. Oh, don't let go. For the love of God, don't let go. Oh. Man cuts off his own penis and flings it out of the window during a hard police chase, believing it would save the world, quote unquote. That's right. I'm going to read that again. Man cuts off his own penis and flings it out the window during a hard police chase, believing, quote, it would save the world. Tyson Gilbert, 39, believed the mutilation would save the world when he was found driving naked and covered in blood. Gilbert led Tennessee police on a chase, claiming the radio of his Honda Accord was telling him to self-harm to save the world. He stops at one point to throw the member out of the car like a banana peel from Mario Kart and continued to speed off. He just flung it out the window. Like, don't let go. Like, oh, you already cut it off though. Oh my gosh. And why that body part? Two sets of spike strips were needed to finally stop him. There is no confirmation that his dick was reunited with his body. Bruh. So he's driving and he stops as if to pull over. And imagine the cop. They just see blood, They don't know. They don't know. I'm pretty sure they damn well weren't expecting that. I'll tell you that. So imagine walking up or about to get out of your car. Their officers are watching. I wonder which officers actually saw it. And a fucking dick comes flying out the fucking window. Well, like, is that evidence? Would you have to pick it up? Take that picture with the little number 1 next to it? I mean, oh my goodness. So, and then, what if they ran it over and didn't realize it? Oh my gosh. Oh, that poor dude. Well, we could call him Caitlin now, I guess. Oh my goodness. And I try to Facebook him and look up updates pertaining to this. I got a follow up too on that lady who fed her troops marijuana edibles. There's no updates. There's no articles about whether he even survived or if his penis was reattached. I did the homework on this one. I looked for social media. I looked for news articles. Nothing. I don't know the end of this hard-hitting story. My goodness. And it doesn't say what he did it with. I tried to read different articles and stuff, and I'm going to have to just talk to the judge. I'm that famous already. I'm just kidding. One day. Make it till you make it. Like this one more time. Did any of you get anything lovely for Christmas? Do any of you like the movie Free Guy? Because if you do, I have a couple of posters I could give away. Let me know in the comments as well. Oh, the sweetest pie up. So, yes. I wonder what he was on. And again, why that body part? Even when you're all whacked out, to not cut your dick off. I mean, is that fentanyl shit? You guys remember that zombie drug where they were doing the bath salts? Jesus Christ. You're eating people and flying through windows. Like running full speed at cars and just head burst into windshields and shit. Wow. Sex card. All right, here we go. Here we go. Alright, that'll be for the next one. Ready? Dirty talk. It's gonna be the last sex card, guys. Which one of these is not a sex toy? A. A kitty clamp. B. A fleshlight. C. A one-hander. Or D. A rabbit pearl. I'm going to say a one-hander. Letter C. Let's see. Yep. Letter C, a one-hander. Though it may act as a sex toy, a one-hander is slang for a book you might read with one hand while masturbating with the other. Kitty clamps are nipple clamps, and the pocket rocket and rabbit pearls are brands of small vibrators. The fleshlight is a brand of masturbation toy for guys that looks like a flashlight, but inside there's a soft and fleshy tube. I've never had one of those. Yeah. There's been a few one-handers. Alright, guys. The crazy story of Lorena Bobbit. I don't know why it came out like that, because the story is so good. Oh. Again, mem, hold on to your members and do not let go. Do not let go. Ironically, this woman was born on Halloween in 1970, which makes her a Scorpio. Lorena Bobbit became a public figure after slicing off her husband's penis with an 8-inch kitchen knife in the wee hours of June 23, 1993. June 23rd, 1993. She then drove off with her husband's John Wayne Bobbit to Dingaling in one hand and the steering wheel in the other, and chucks it from the car into a field in Manassas, Virginia. After her actions became public, the media swept in to cover everything from John's successful penis reattachment surgery to Lorena's trial in 1994. She claimed physical abuse and that he raped her drunk shortly before she cut his cut. John denied any abuse. She was found not guilty by reason of temporary insanity. John Wayne Bobbit went on to do porn. And I mean, it looks okay, I guess, but he didn't need to do porn. But yeah, they had a whole, I think it was a restaurant or a winery or a brewery in Southern California. They were always up and down Central and the Valley, so they were prominent figures. So she just went in there, lopped it off. I wonder how sharp that knife was. Was it just like a clean like, was there effort? Was she like playing tug of war? Like, oh my goodness. And she went through with it, and I wonder if he felt it right away, or he must have not, because she got in the car and left. I think it even said she like called her friends, like, yeah, she she threw it out. What is with people throwing dicks out their windows? This needs to stop. It has to stop. No more dick throwing out of the windowing, guys. Let me see. The closest thing I can think to that happening to me is just like somebody sat on it wrong. And I just heard this crunch. And then that was it. It was over. So, and I wonder how how that reattachment surgery went. Like, because I mean, it looked okay. If you got like, you could go to Pornhub and look. You can find it. But yeah, I think the dude got hella lucky, especially for the '90s. Like, yeah, I couldn't imagine some. Oh my god, I want to be a virgin again. This episode has taught me much. Just playing, guys. Man. So we got two stories, and I didn't even think about it. I didn't mean to put it like that, but one, it's two dicks flying out the window. One was self-inflicted, and one was snatched up, I guess. Stolen. She stole his dick, is what happened, guys. She threw it out the window. Oh, like, yeah. I wonder who found it. And thank God something didn't eat it. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. Oh, this is crazy. All right, guys. Almost reached it. Oh, another segment. You know what that means. Oh, sex card. All right, let's see. Oh, interesting. All right, we're going to leave this one an interesting one. One of the earliest successful U.S. condom manufacturers was originally A. Balloon magician, B. Amateur chemist, C. Sausage maker, or D. Chewing gum inventor. I'm going to say the chemist. Let me give you guys a couple seconds to leave your answers in the comments. Take a sip of this beer. All right. Oh, wow. C, the sausage maker. Hot dog. In the 1800s, New York sausage maker Julius Schmidt left nothing to waste, and he started using animal intestines to make condoms. Condoms have been made for centuries using animal parts, linen and silk, and Schmidt's early Jimmy hats were rather smelly and uncomfortable. Ew. By perfecting his design, Schmidt became a very wealthy man, naming his product Ramses after a fertile, non-condom wearing Egyptian ruler who sired over 100 children. I've never heard of it. I'm going to have to look it up. There you go, folks. People have been using animal guts as condoms. The other one, they were using fish intestines. I was like, either the intestines are very stretchy, or how small were the dudes that they could use it as a condom? And who's having sex with you? All right, guys. We got it. Hashtag of the day. I'm going to wrap it up. My parents are... Wait, yeah. Hashtag of the day. Ouch. At Calapilla, Calliopeia. The way it's spelled, we'll call it Calapilla. My parents are replacing their 7-year-old coffee machine. Me. That's not old. I have sheets older than that. My mom. Well, perhaps your sheets aren't getting as much action as our coffee maker. Hashtag ouch. With the ether. The monk comes in with the blowtorch. Damn. All right, guys. This one was interesting and it was fun. I missed the lives though. So yeah, let me know in the comments about your New Year's resolutions. What would you guys do with $60 million? Say you were rich and you were going to use that money to just... Look, you sold that house for $60 million. She's worth 3.8. That's pocket change. So what would you spend that $16 million on? I would buy an island or 3. All right, guys. It has been episode 26 of Sessions with Josh. This is the road to the video. Have a great New Year's, and we'll see you next time on Sessions with Josh for episode. What number comes after 26? 27. That's right. I believe in you guys.